Titanic. Completed in 1912, she was called a floating palace, the Queen of the Ocean, the largest, most luxurious vessel of any kind ever constructed. Designers and engineers spent 3 years and millions of dollars to ensure that the liner would offer passengers the very latest in speed, comfort, and safety. The press raved about Titanic's design, declaring the liner superior to anything afloat and practically unsinkable. Yet, as most school children know, the great ship Titanic did sink on her maiden voyage after striking an iceberg in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. What is less well remembered today is that Titanic's full name was RMS Titanic. RMS stood for Royal Mail Steamship, a prestigious title indicating the ship was legally commissioned by the British monarchy and the U.S. government to carry mail. In the case of Titanic, that mail also carries with it continuing mystery. Wednesday, April 10, 1912. The Titanic sets sail from Southampton, England. On board, passengers enjoy the comforts of the world's most magnificent liner. Meanwhile, several decks below, 5 seapost clerks, 3 American and 2 British, are busy stowing, sorting, and processing hundreds of packages and more than 1,700 bags of mail. Later that same day, April 10th, Titanic makes intermediate stops in Cherbourg, France, and then Queenstown, Ireland, where more passengers and mail are loaded. Titanic finally departs for New York on the afternoon of April 11th, carrying 2,200 passengers and crew, and among its tons of cargo, more than 6 million letters and packages. 3 nights later, Titanic strikes an iceberg and sinks, killing 1,500 people, including all 5 postal clerks on board. The wreck of the Titanic was first discovered at the bottom of the icy Atlantic in September of 1985. The pictures taken since then are a reminder of the human dimensions of this great tragedy. But it's only in recent years that researchers from RMS Titanic Incorporated have been able to explore the more narrow interiors of the sunken ship, including for the first time the mailroom and post office. The search team must first dive 2¼ miles, nearly 4 kilometers, in the submersible called Nautil. Once they reach the Titanic site, divers launch this smaller remote-controlled vehicle nicknamed Robin. Robin first descends into one of Titanic's passenger decks and finds these light fixtures. Next, Robin searches for a passageway down into Titanic's hull. This bunker hatch, located near the bow of the ship, leads to a cargo shaft immediately adjacent to the mailroom. The hatch is found, and Robin goes inside. As she passes through D-Deck, Robin locates these bars, which separated the cargo shaft from a third-class recreation area. Further down the shaft, Robin arrives at G-Deck, location of Titanic's post office. On the left, an overturned table. In back, these folding gates once separated registered mail from other mail. Finally, Robin descends to the Orlop deck, site of the mail storage and sorting room. This mossy pink material, some unknown sea life growing on the canvas mail bags. So, with the help of some extraordinary technology, human beings have seen Titanic's mailrooms for the first time in nearly 90 years. Yet, 6 million mysteries remain here. What letters to loved ones, cherished photographs, or family heirlooms might still be resting here? What lives were forever changed because this mail was never delivered? Some questions technology can never answer.